Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 8th to the 14th. This is for Aquarius and Aquarius rising, and we are going to jump right into it, Aquarius. This is the week. This is the big week. We kick it off on April 8th, Monday, with the new moon total solar eclipse in Aries. If you saw my monthly forecast, I said this is fiery, this is dramatic, this is a lot of passions heightened. Okay, remember, it's still a new moon, a really charged up new moon. So expect this new chapter, new cycle, eclipses or cycles to start brewing in your life. Okay, so there's going to be something new happening here, something that is really, really nice. And you could be very amped up about it because remember, Venus is also in Aries, Mercury's in Aries, the North Node's in Aries. There's a lot of activity happening in Aries, and Aries rules your third house. Okay, so you may find a lot of emphasis and activities and focus on communication, on communicating, on writing things, writing projects. Could be something related to siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors as well. Some of y'all may be moving, as you know. Some of y'all could have already moved, and now there's something going on with neighbors. But just know there's maybe some relationships forming around this time as well, and travel. Okay, so travel could become a significant thing for you, especially short distance travel. It's all part of the third house, but communication is the main thing, and that's why I really want you to pay attention to this and know that Mercury is retrograde. All right, so Mercury retrograde, window to the past. It's so a lot of things from the past could resurface, or you could go back to things that have to do with anything that I just said. Okay, maybe you were writing something and you just kind of abandoned it for a little bit, and now you're going back to it. Okay, so there's always something, from the past, even a circumstance. It could be people coming back to your daily life now, or there's just keep that in mind. Just be aware of these moments, okay? Because there is, with this eclipse, as we know, it's attached with the nodes, the lunar nodes, the North Node in Aries. So there's a touch of fate and destiny involved here. All right, so keep that in mind. This is a big eclipse. This is a really big eclipse, and just 2 days after, Mars will conjunct Saturn. Okay, Mars will conjunct Saturn. I said this in your monthly forecast. I talk a little bit more about these in the live stream that I just did for April, the general April, what to expect in April. Remember, Mars conjuncting Saturn is the two malefic planets, and they're getting together. They're about to West Side Story. They're about to they're mwahahaing. Okay, I don't know if that's a verb, but mwahaha. So there could be something where you feel tested. Now, this is Mars and Saturn, both currently in Pisces, which rules your second house. Okay, that's salary, that's money, that's finances. You could feel some sort of squeeze around that, being tested around something around here. Remember, Saturn is your traditional ruler. You may really feel this, and if not, second house is worth, okay, some value, things that you value, even like the value that you bring to things. So there could be something there where it could be testing your confidence as well. So just know that this is, conjunctions are really powerful. So you may really feel this. All right, so just be cool and work with these energies. Remember, Mercury's retrograde. There's going to be a lot of miscommunication. There could be, you could even, say things that are misinterpreted, or someone could say something to you that's misinterpreted. You could, have been expecting a text from someone, never came through, but that Mercury's retrograde. So just be mindful, just be aware and present in the moment, and you'll be fine. You'll be good. All right. Now, the reason why I think that things will be really good for you is that on the 11th, the Sun will conjunct Mercury. So this is the day after Mars is conjuncting Saturn. Now we have Sun conjuncting Mercury. Remember, conjunctions are powerful. This one is so powerful. In fact, it's a kazimi. And so kazimi is when the planet is in the heart of the Sun. Okay, so Mercury, the planet of communication, that's in your third house of communication, is... Think about that alignment right in the heart of the Sun. And so this is a day where you could have that refresh, this light bulb moment of clarity that's just really, even like this rebirth and how you think about things that even researching, writing, editing, anything that has to do with Mercury, right? So just keep that in mind. You could have just a really big moment of clarity that around this time, which is really nice coming after Mars conjuncting Saturn, where there could be a little squeeze around something. So let's go ahead ahead and get started, Aquarius. This is going to be, by the way, the shortest reading I've ever done in my life. If you saw my April live stream, I did say that this is the week that I am going to see my dad for his birthday. I'll be with my family for the week. And instead, I didn't want to leave y'all hanging, okay? Instead of not being able to do your readings, I'm going to do these quickly, okay? Before I got to catch my flight. Now, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you April 8th to the 14th. Again, for Aquarius and Aquarius rising. If you do want to read for your moon, your Venus, you are absolutely welcome to if you know your birth chart. If you want more clarity in those areas of your life. So, Aquarius, let's get started. See what's going on for you, okay, for April 8th to the 14th. Now, Aquarius, like I said earlier, I do a traditional called the cross spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Secondly, Aquarius, y'all are amazing, Team Aquarius. Where y'all been? Where y'all? I'm just joking. Are you looking at me funny? Don't do. No, I'm joking. Aquarius, I'm in one of those moods, but yeah, you're good. You're good. You're gonna feel a little bit of squeeze, like I said, around money could be a thing, wealth in areas of your life, but you're definitely moving towards something new that's happening, and it may be something that's like, whoa, just don't get too distracted. Don't get too distracted. Drop some things that you need to. You're going to get really busy soon, okay? Now, you got the Eight of Wands. So it seems like things have just been whoosh for you anyway, all right? You see, this is a great card, especially because wands are so invigorating. They're so enlivening. They're in their happy place when they're just whoosh, right? And it's one of only two cards where there's no person, no figure, no nothing, but just eight wands is zipping through the air, but completely aligned, okay? So things are aligning for you now. There are things that are happening for you. It's like you're moving as fast as this eclipse, okay? So this is that charge I'm talking about with this new moon total solar eclipse. And I really love this for you because it could be some big passion of yours, something work related, where you feel, again, just this movement, feel like you're thriving and things aligning for you. Now, look where it brings us to the Page of Swords and the heart of your spread. What did I say? What did I say earlier? You're going to have this new way of seeing things, thinking things. The fact that you have a Mercury kazimi, Mercury being the planet of communication, and all these other planets in Aries, your third house of communication. All right. Now you just got the Page of Swords. So this is, you're just ready. You're ready. You're ready. This is a week where you're just going to be ready to go. You may be approaching a lot of things in terms of communication. You may be having a lot of big and important conversations. You're moving the needle this week. Okay. That's what's happening here. And there's a lot of new things that you may be thinking about that you're just like, nah, I want this. I want to do this. And I want to go this way. But this is really great because pages bring that fresh new energy, right? And swords are the mental suit, so communication and thinking and logic. So when I say that refresh, like you really gotta feel it. All right. So, and he is very confident, so it's almost like, again, that boost of confidence that, you know, it's gonna help, especially with the way that you see things. All right. And there is possibly going to be some messages that you receive this week. Now, you got the Two of Pentacles in your challenge area. You got to let something go. That's the biggest thing that's coming up for me. There is something that you could be, you know, taking on a lot. Okay. If you're taking on a lot, sometimes you just have to prioritize. All right. So this is a week where, you know, you may feel that you have to take this moment out to think about, what am I going to prioritize? Because there's a lot, you're juggling a lot of things. You may be juggling. I mean, here's that juggler, right? And you could be doing it for the rest of your life, and you could be doing it well. You know, the pentacles are bound in the sign of infinity here. Okay. You could be doing it really well, but there's got to be a little bit of compromise. Have that this week. Have that moment of clarity. It seems like you will. Okay. Just prioritize some things, and maybe it means you have to drop something completely. Remember, with eclipses, some things could just be eclipsed from your life. Now, you got the Queen of Pentacles in your crown. This is really great. I love the fact that you got the Queen of Pentacles, someone who is not only the richest queen, but there's a sense of her being able to build the world that she wants to live in for herself because she has the resources to do so. Okay. She's also very giving. She's very maternal. So I really love this. It's like you be like thinking about that now. Again, remember, you have so much activity in your second house, finances. salary. So keep that in mind. There is possibly that's going to be on your mind. How do I make this work? And you could even feel that things are now, you're in a place where it is, you are able to build the things that you want for yourself, like the life that you want for yourself. Sorry about that. However, with the Five of Pentacles in the root of your spread, some of y'all may definitely feel that squeeze, okay? Could be very home related, but there is something, because there's so much activity happening with home for y'all, right? Family, children, your significant other, your actual home, real estate, things like that. Just remember, there could be, that's where you feel that squeeze, but there's a part of you that may feel like you're not supported. You may feel like, there's almost like the people that you're counting on are not there or holding you back in some way, or you can't even keep up with someone. But there is, again, remember, you have to prioritize some things over the other this week, okay? You're going to be fine, but this is all about you. Remember, I said Aries is the I am, and there's such buildup in Aries. There's so much Aries activity. So focus on you too, what you want, okay? What you want moving forward, and really just have these conversations that you need to have. It is a very communicative week for you. It is a week where I don't want you to hold things in. I don't want you to refuse to see things that you may have to face as well. All right, especially with that Mars Saturn conjunction. Like there could be a big squeeze around something. Don't avoid it. Let's have some resolve. Okay, you do have the Ten of Wands in your future, so you could just get really, 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 really busy. Just avoid, there can be a little bit of a burnout energy with this week. Remember, it's a fiery week. We have Mars conjuncting Saturn. Saturn is responsibility. It's, it's a taskmaster planet. It's giving you a lot of tasks. So you could feel that there's a lot on your shoulder, okay? But it's almost like it's what you want. You're going after the things that you want. Just remember, prioritize, okay? You may have a lot of different things going on. You may be thinking a lot of different directions. Prioritize, bring it in, okay? Drop a wand or two if you have to. Remember, I said you may have to drop one of those pentacles if you need to. Same thing here, okay? Same thing here. He's carrying so many wands, he can't even see where he's going, okay? So drop a wand or two because that's going to help bring some clarity. How much time have we got here? I'll clarify that for you. Yeah, and you're gonna be fine. You drop some wands if you can. 10 is the end, okay, of the suit, right? And remember, wands are your passions, your ideas. There's going to be a lot of ideas, especially with the Page of Swords in the heart of your spread, about how to do things, problem solve, new ideas, new things that you want to pursue. But with the 10 of Wands, 10 equals 1, so it's the end, right? But you want to be able to drop some wands if you are taking on too much, but you're going to be able to see this new path for you. And that's what the 3 of Wands is, okay? So this is someone who is ready to leave his village, to go explore, interact with people, meet people, go see what's out there in the world, okay? Remember, there's also a lot of travel stuff here too. Remember, I said some of y'all may be traveling, thinking about traveling, planning travel, but there's also this sense of self-discovery that comes with the 3 of Wands, Going out there to explore is also exploring who you are. But this is the green light card. I call it the green light card. Just you're ready to go. There's something waiting for you. You're going to go explore it. Let's get to your stuff. Aquarius, what is going on, Team Aquarius? What do y'all do? Are y'all traveling too? Y'all traveling too? If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on, tell me talk to me. And you got a lot of planets in your third house of communication, so remember, communicate. And y'all are amazing, okay? Y'all are amazing. Oh, look at you. Okay, so yeah. There is going to be a little bit of you will feel that Mars conjunct Saturn. Let's just put it that way. All right, you're gonna feel it now, but you're good. Now you have the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so continue. It looks like some of y'all want to work with people in some new capacity. Do it, okay? And it can be work related, especially because these are pentacles, right? But pentacles are your physical reality. You got so much family energy happening too. Could be working with family for success, even neighbors and whatnot. But just know that this stonemason cannot build this cathedral without the architects, and vice versa. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork brings that success that you're looking for. So there could be some projects you're picking up and thinking about doing, new things as well, all right? But there is a sense of bring people in and communicate. Now, when you do, be cool. Because when you bring people in, you want to see eye to eye. There could be, remember I said, with Mercury retrograde, with Saturn conjuncting Mars, there could be just some not seeing eye to eye, a little bit of a squeeze that you feel this week. And you got the Five of Swords. Very interesting in your external factors area. So yeah, there could be someone who's got, you know, their collar popped up and they're doing the you know, like, just, you know, if you encounter someone like that, could be someone in your family. Remember, you got a lot of family energy happening this week, or it could be, you know, even a friend. It could even be a friend. It could be a coworker. But even still, if y'all don't see eye to eye, do not be the one to like draw out your sword and steal everybody's swords and just like, I'm the, you know, gladiator or whatever. Just be cool. Be cool. Be that cool Aquarius. You're Aquarius. Aquarians are cool. We're Aquarians. Come on. We're cool. We can handle those things. So ask yourself, is it even worth this? Is this argument or, you know, whatever it is, this not seeing eye to eye, is it even worth having some kind of like, you know, words that don't need to be said? Can you drop the swords like everyone else has? But ask that for you. But the bigger thing is, it is likely going to be someone else that may try to, you know, if you're the bear, they're going to try to poke you. Okay. Just be cool. Just be cool. This may be a week where you may not see eye to eye with someone else. It looks like someone that, you may already be feeling it, but someone who is pivotal in terms of you moving forward on this new path. Okay. That could be something, but again, this card really is all about self-respect, self-dignity. So it's almost like if there is someone who is looking to, you know, they're trying to, you know, fish for an argument or whatnot, don't fall for it. All right. You don't like fishing anyway, right? You're going to be fine. Now you have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So Seven of Pentacles, another card that's indicating really think about this path forward for yourself. Have that moment of clarity. Is there something that you need to drop? Is there something that needs to go? Okay. Really be proud of how far you've come. Okay. But it seems like that one of the biggest things that's happening for you this week is thinking about what you want moving forward. Don't forget to communicate, okay? Really pause. Take that pause. What's going to bring you joy? All right? What is going to bring you joy? Is it the path that you're on right now, even though you may have had so many great things happen, okay? You have already created this path for yourself. Things have been wonderful, all right? And you've been recognized and you've worked hard for everything. But now with this eclipse, Aquarius, a lot of things could change. You could be in a different place now. It's a new cycle. So ask yourself this week, what has got to go? What do I have to prioritize? Okay. Same thing that's happening here with the Seven of Pentacles. All right. You see that, you know, again, be very proud of yourself. He's raked everything he's worked hard for. Everything's been raked in. Okay. He's looking back at it, but do you see a smile on his face? No. So you got to ask yourself, as I move forward, what is going to bring me joy, right? What is going to make me smile? And lastly, Queen of Swords, in your final outcome, this is really great. This is having that clarity. This is having that clarity that I talked about. This is like really being honest with yourself, okay? At the end of the day, really being honest with yourself. This is all about truth and justice and fairness, right? But being headstrong, having that power, that authority, especially with communication. Okay, remember you got the Page of Swords and the heart of your spread. Final outcome, you got the Queen of Swords, who is a great communicator. She's a great mediator. She's a great, you know, authority. She's a great judge. She's all of that great stuff. Okay, so this is you having that breakthrough. Okay, if you need it, but also just knowing exactly what you want. But the biggest thing is being honest with yourself, knowing if there's some things that I got to prioritize it this week. And then there could be that, you know, the villain from the 80s movie, you know, collar popped up, driving up in his convertible, you know, coming up to you and saying, hey, Aquarius, I'm going to fish for an argument with you right now. What you going to do? You're going to be like, no, I'm cool. Listen, I got my neon sunglasses on. I'm going to be great. Aquarius, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. Here's the other thing, Aquarius. I want you to think about what happened for you back in April 2023 when we had the new moon solar eclipse in Aries last year. Think about what was happening around that time. What was happening around that time? You may feel like echoes or, different patterns, things coming up around that time. And again, if you happen to be traveling this week for the eclipse, remember Mercury's retrograde. Triple check everything. Triple check all your travel plans. And, because y'all may be traveling, you got a lot of travel activity. Second thing, I know that it's like tax season. If you do live in the US, triple check everything. Okay. That's where you might feel that squeeze. Okay. Mars conjuncting Saturn in your second house of finances. So you may feel that squeeze. Triple check everything as you turn in your taxes. Aquarius, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week when we talk about the Jupiter Uranus conjunction. Oh my goodness. Speaking about home stuff. Okay. I'm going to go. But I love you. Okay. Thanks so much, Aquarius. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.